My neighbor borrowed tools and vanished. So did access. When Caleb moved in next door, he seemed like the perfect neighbor. Friendly wave every morning. Offered to grab my mail when I traveled. Even brought over a six-pack during the Super Bowl. Then he asked to borrow my power drill. No problem. Neighbors help neighbors. That's how it works. The drill turned into a circular saw. The saw turned into my pressure washer. The pressure washer turned into my entire socket set. Every time I asked for something back, he'd say the same thing. Oh yeah, I'll bring it over tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. After 3 months, I'd loaned him over $2,000 worth of tools. My garage looked empty. His excuses got more creative. I'm in the middle of a project. I'll return everything when I'm done. That project apparently had no end date. I knocked on his door one Saturday morning. His car was in the driveway. Lights were on inside. I could hear his TV through the window. Nobody answered. I knocked again. Waited 10 minutes. Nothing. That's when I saw him peek through the blinds. He looked right at me. Then the blinds snapped shut. My blood started boiling. This guy was actively hiding from me. Over my own tools. I texted him. Hey, saw you're home. Can I grab my stuff? He read it immediately. No response. An hour later, he texted back. Sorry, man. Wasn't home. Must have been my girlfriend. His girlfriend drove a white SUV. Only his truck was in the driveway. I let it go for another week. Tried being reasonable. Maybe he really was busy. Maybe I was overreacting. Then I saw him loading my pressure washer into his buddy's truck, letting someone else borrow my stuff that he'd borrowed. I walked over. Hey, Caleb, I actually need that back. He barely looked at me. I'm using it this weekend. I'll bring it Monday. It's my pressure washer. And I said I'd return it. Relax. He drove off with his friend, left me standing in his driveway like an idiot. That night, I sat in my garage, staring at the empty pegboard where my tools used to hang. That's when I remembered something important. Caleb's internet ran through my property. When the neighborhood was built, the cable company ran the main line through my backyard to reach the 4 houses behind mine, including Caleb's. The junction box sat right next to my fence. I'd given the cable company permission years ago, signed an easement, let them maintain it whenever they needed. But Caleb's specific connection, that ran through a secondary box I'd let him install when he moved in. His old setup couldn't reach the main junction, so I let him run a line across my property to tap in. I even helped him bury the cable so it wouldn't get damaged by lawnmowers. I called the cable company Monday morning. Hi, I need to revoke permission for a secondary line running through my property. They transferred me 3 times. Finally got someone in the right department. Sir, if you revoke permission, we'll have to disconnect that residence until we can establish a new route. How long would that take? Could be weeks, maybe longer. We'd need to survey and get permits. I smiled for the first time in months. Do it. 2 days later, Caleb's internet went dark. He texted me that night. Hey man, something weird happened. My internet just stopped working. Cable company said something about the line through your yard? Yeah, I revoked permission for that. What? Why would you do that? Because I need my tools back, Caleb. He didn't respond for an hour. Then my doorbell rang. Caleb was standing on my porch holding my pressure washer. The cord was wrapped wrong and there was a crack in the handle that wasn't there before. Here, take it. I need everything else too. He stared at me. Dude, you cut off my internet over some tools? You ghosted me over some tools you borrowed. I just want my stuff back. He stormed off. Came back 20 minutes later with 3 more trips. My drill was missing the case. My circular saw blade was dull. My socket set was missing 4 sockets, but I got most of it back. Can you call them now? He asked, out of breath from carrying everything. I'll think about it. His face went red. We had a deal. No, we didn't. You said you'd return my stuff months ago. I just stopped believing your promises. I closed the door. I waited a full week before calling the cable company. Let him sit without Wi-Fi, without streaming, without his precious online gaming. His girlfriend actually came over to apologize and asked me to fix it. I told her the same thing I told him. I'll think about it. When I finally restored permission, Caleb never spoke to me again. No friendly waves, no Super Bowl invites. He'd actively avoid eye contact when we both checked our mail at the same time. Best neighbor relationship I ever had.